Hello, this is Sweet June 2010. I'm back. Um, I got a few responses off the other vlog I did about black women being angry. I want to come on here and comment on that. I want to discuss some of the um, comments that was made. I want to give a response to that. Um, Someone said that why are black women having children out of wedlock? And and in response to that is, you're right, absolutely right. We shouldn't be having children out of wedlock. Now, mind you, you can't judge because not everybody's situation is the same. Some situations, the black women were married and had the children, and the man still walked out. I mean, that was the case for my mom. You know, my mother was married and to my dad for 10 years, and guess what? Still got stuck raising kids by herself. She was still a single mother. So, before you come on here and judge, you got to realize that everybody's situation is different. Not all black women are having children out of wedlock. Um, there is a lot of black women are. Be honest, a lot of black women are, and you're right, absolutely right. We shouldn't be having children out of wedlock. But, however, black men should not be having children out of wedlock either. It works both ways, okay? Before you comment, it works both ways. Black men should not be having children out of wedlock either. And while us black women, we have a child out of wedlock, um, 9 times out of 10, we accept our responsibility. We take responsibility for our actions. 70% head of household rate says we do. That's the response that I give people when people say that to me. We messed up and we had a child out of wedlock. However, we're stepping up to the plate and we're taking responsibility for our actions. A lot of black men are not, and that's the difference. Because you can't look at one side of the coin and not look at the other. You got to look at both sides of the coin. See, a coin has two sides. And while black women should not be having children out of wedlock, I agree 100%. Because the Bible says that you should wait till marriage. Well, black men should not be making children with black women without being married. So it goes both ways. And then on top of that, they don't want to take care of the child. So see, it works both ways. And see, yeah, if black women, we have children out of wedlock, we will stand up and take responsibility for our actions, and will take care of the children. But like I said before, we didn't make them by ourselves. The black men need to do that as well. They also need to step up to the plate and take responsibility as well. All the responsibility is not on the black woman, because it takes two irresponsible people to make a baby. It takes two irresponsible people to make a baby. Do we agree? If at least one person was being responsible, there would be no baby. So it's on both parties, and this is something. Maybe I might do a blog on it, but I'm getting tired of black women being blamed for everything. Everything is not on us. Yes, we do have a responsibility, and yes, we have to accept our responsibility. And 9 times out of 10, we do. But we're the only one that's accepting responsibility. So the black man needs to accept the responsibility as well. It's not just it takes two to make a baby. And that's my point. Nobody should be having children out of wedlock. A man should not have sex with a woman unprotected that he is not married to, nor does he plan on making his wife. So it goes both ways. And when black women, like I said, have children out of wedlock, we do take responsibility for our actions. Ultimately, we're taking care of the children and all that, and we take responsibility. Well, all we ask is that the fathers do the same. That's the only thing I'm saying. So that's my response to some of the comments that was made. Um, hey, both parties, both people, man and the woman, need to take responsibility for the children. It's not just all on the woman. You know, and it's a double standard because when the man is stuck raising, now there are some rare cases where there's a man that's a single parent. Well, the woman is being called every name in the book but the child of God. She's the worst piece of scumbag on the earth because she abandoned her children. But when a man abandons his children, then all the blame is being put on the woman. And see, that's the problem that I have. See, and it's not all the woman's fault. There's two sides. But see, there's a double standard, and this is not acceptable to me. Everything is not on the woman. A woman can't be in that situation unless there was a man there to help her get in that situation. There's no sperm banks in the black community. So that's my response to some of the people that came on here and said that. Okay, Sweet June 2010, get back at me.